right, welcome back, man. It's your boy Book Urban, the host of the infamous Erban Topic show. And this week on episode 9 of Erban Topic, we got a very special guest, man. The South Carolina rising hip-hop artist, the mogul, No.Living.Under.Value, man. What's going on with you, brother? How you doing, baby?
How you doing, man?
Hey, we maintaining, man. It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too,
Came
family.
a long way, baby. Still got a long way to go.
For sure.
So what you working on, man? How I feel?
It's a lot that I'm working on right now. Clothes. We got new merchandise coming out, man. Expanding on the brand with, stuff like the sweatsuits, more hats, joggers, all of that's coming. Trying to lock out for the winter season, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it feel good.
Yeah,
like, it feel good,
fresh,
bro.
Boy, you got to get me one of that purple, man. You know that Urban, we about that purple and green, man. About that Roy, so that shit fly, man. Keep grinding, man. So for people who may not know you, and we know we know you originally from Jersey, and we know you grew up and spent a lot of time in South Carolina. I mean, just let the people know where you from, man.
Okay, well, like you said, originally born and raised in North New Jersey.
Yeah.
I came down to Greenwood, South Carolina. Shout out Greenwood when I was 17. And I've been moving around down south. So I've been in Columbia, I've been in Greenville, Greenwood, all around. But yeah, I'm originally, like I said, born and raised in North New Jersey.
That's what's up. Shout out to Jersey, man. Shout out to the Wood, man. So what are some of your influences that inspire you to create the music, that unique sound that you come up with, No.Love?
I would say a lot of my influences came from my life experiences.
Yeah.
And some of the artists that I kind of, looked up to coming up. I mean, music is big, and I think everybody household, especially us, what I'm saying?
Sure. Especially
it's
in
really,
Black household, for sure, man.
You feel me? So it's like, it's really big. It's something that a lot of people just kind of naturally gravitate to, and I feel like I was one of those people who kind of just naturally gravitated to and was able to put, like, my experiences on paper or on a mic, what I'm saying, and speak for people who probably can't speak it that way, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. And your shit dope too, man. That's why they call you No.Living.Under.Value.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. So what drove you? Like what came across your mind when you came up with the idea for this No Love brand that we see here with the panda and the No Love? Like explain that to us, man, and what inspired you to do that as well?
All right, well, it's wild because it's funny. It started like, I always knew I wanted to do clothes, right?
Yeah.
I always had like a thing for like fashion. I always felt like fashion was just one of those things
for sure
that help you express, right? Good form of expression. And like I said, music was natural too. So, I was in a little situation with a shorty, what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So I was on some hurt, you know what I'm saying? But I took that hurt and used it to, build something.
Man,
you know what I'm
turned
saying?
Into something positive, man.
So that's what it was about. And like when I first started No Love, it was No Love misunderstood expression because we used the negative name like the No Love. To nab them and then use the positivity to kind of keep, because what it really stands for is No Living Under.Value. It's pushing people to step into their purpose. That's what I tell them.
No love, man. No living undervalue.
No living undervalue. So that's really.
That's gas.
It kind of started from a heartbreak. That was the fuel to it.
Yeah. But
then I used that heartbreak and trying to, turn into something else. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you did an awesome job with recycling that energy and just putting forth something positive and something progressive, man. That's what we all about here on Erban Topic, man. Just progressing the culture forward through positivity and positive conversation, man. Powerful conversation, man. So we see all your efforts with what you're doing, with your brand, with your music. What are your goals and with all the effort and energy that you put forth with this movement that you created?
When you first start doing things, it's like your goals change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pivot, man.
It's like when I first started, I can remember my goal being just to have a song on like Apple or something like that.
For sure.
Or just have a mixtape, just have a couple of songs. But as I'm seeing it now at this very moment, monetarily, like I got a goal of trying to get about 15 M's.
For sure.
And then I'm chilling. And then that's monetarily. But really, I just want to help people. You know what I'm saying? I just want to create that lane, that pathway for people to know that they can really do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really want to help. If somebody can see what I did or what I'm trying to do, how I'm trying to pave my own way, and they can take something from what I did and make their own way, like, that's really what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's really what it's about for me. So that's really it. That's really it. That's
man,
really the goal, just to keep moving, just to keep progressing, like leave a good, positive influence on the youth, the people that's coming up behind us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what it's about, because they the future. So it's like I really call myself a lot of the sacrificial lamb for this. Like I got little brothers and homies that do it too.
Yeah.
But positioning myself so they don't have to go through the trenches as much as I had to go through it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of people don't really understand when it comes to this thing. Just not even with music, just with anything that you do, with entrepreneurship. It's levels, man. It's baby steps that you got to take, and you can't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? And when you first at doing something, especially coming from where we come from, especially in South Carolina, when it ain't too many people who we can refer back to and reference to, like people that they have like in the A or in Charlotte or in Florida or Tennessee.
Facts.
You the first one to go through that, and so people gonna look at you like you crazy. You gonna get talked about. It's gonna be obstacles in your way that you can't even go talk to nobody about that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And so and it's tough, man.
Yeah.
And you're really doing a great job of what you're doing, G, man. I just want to say I appreciate you. I want to stop it and just let you know I appreciate you. I keep grinding, man. Because we need that out here. Because I know where we come from. Not like we really didn't have too many people to look up to, especially in the pathway of being an entrepreneur and just out here grinding with your own movement, man. Something positive, man. So I know with your music, man, your music gas, man, we done seen you perform several times, especially on social media and on your recent showcase that you had about 2 weeks ago down here in Greenville, man. Have you had the opportunity to have any type of deals offered to you from any one of these industry record labels? I see you smiling.
Yeah, you know, I had some conversations. It was wild because it's kind of like I had some conversations early on, but it was like I had to go through like a proving ground, like a proven area, like a period.
Yeah.
I feel like if I would have jumped on something early, and I ain't gonna really say I'll probably let you know. I'll probably let you see it after this. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, take your time.
If I would have jumped on that early, like I think I would have been done for right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I think I would have been done for right now. So it was like, I think that was that. I think it was a good thing that was presented to me, because what it did for me at that time was let me know, oh, you can do this, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes that's all it takes.
That's it. That was it. Like, it was just some little moments that was like, damn, oh, this might not be as far as you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you start and it be seeming stuff be seeming so out of reach sometimes.
Yeah.
Then it's like, then somebody hit you up like, we've been watching you. It's like, stop playing. And you know what I'm saying? Then they got to show you, they hit you with the credentials. You like, word, like, you know?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It's crazy.
So it calls you to research your skill set and research your, I'm trying to think of the right word real quick. That experience calls you to research and dive into what you were doing to figure out a better way to have more of a reward and just more of a better way for you to be able to get out here and move on your own. Yeah,
and longevity. Like, the thing for me is, I preach a lot of times ownership of whatever you're doing. Like, have your ownership. Have this got to be yours. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have something to pass down. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I'm glad I didn't at the time. And this was like 2017.
Yeah.
I'm glad at the time I didn't do it, because it was, I wouldn't have had this movement.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? This would have been
nothing.
What? Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. This is a quick question right here on that subject. While we still on that subject about a record label opportunity, are you obliged to say what label reached out to you?
That's why I said I'm gonna tell you off camera right now. I don't want to, because I don't want to, you know,
you
know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel it. Nah, business movement. You got to move smart. All right. So look, G, what principles do you pride yourself on and live by each and every day?
Oh, number one, for sure, being genuine.
For sure.
It got to be real, dog. Like, I can't wake up and be fake. You know, I can't wake up and try to figure out like how to be something other than who I am. You feel me?
Yeah.
I can't do that. Like, so it just got to be genuine. Like, if I do something for you, or you do something for me, or whatever I'm in, or whatever's going on, it's just gonna be genuine. It's gonna be for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wake up every day being genuine. Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna fake nothing.
Nah, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Authentic.
I can't fake it. Off top.
Yeah.
That's number one. That's the first thing. And then everything else gonna fall in line. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. So for people who may not have heard your music or had an opportunity to see you perform or just market your music or your creativity out there on the airways, what projects have you put out so far?
Oh, okay. So I had
whether they be singles, videos, anything.
I had a Dope World 1, Dope World 2.
Okay.
And I have a couple of singles, New Kings.
Yeah.
Quarantine Crazy.
Yeah. Quarantine Crazy. That shit was I heard myself.
And Open Letter. Open Letter is just one of them things where you know, just kind of talking, just kind of like I said, open letter. You know what I'm saying?
Being authentic with yourself.
Just letting something, just putting something out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people don't feel like when you in these positions, they look at you like you ain't got no feelings or you know. Yeah. So it's a lot of stuff that we don't put out there that you go through. So Open Letter was one of them vents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure. Just lay it out on the line.
Just lay it out there a little bit.
Being genuine, being real, being yourself.
That's it.
And I know when we came in while we were setting up, man, you was bumping that song that you and Kent Carter and made together, man. What's the name of that track? That shit hard, bro.
True to Self.
Everywhere.
True to Self.
Where can people find that single at?
YouTube right now.
Okay.
And you could go on Apple Music too.
Okay.
Go to you can go on Kent page. I think it's on Kent right now. Shout out Kent Carter too, man. Y'all go ahead and stream him.
Yeah.
Stream him. Stream Kent Carter. Stream everybody. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I go stream that Kent Carter, dog.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Kent, man.
For sure.
All right, so what music project are you currently working on right now, and when do you plan to release it?
Oh, that's so tough. So this is a little insider, right? I went to a showcase in the A.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, and at this showcase, I wasn't really trying to like do too much. I was just trying to. I was in the back of this showcase.
You just learning.
Just kind of vibing, just kind of feeling it out. Like when I walk in, I kind of watch the room, figure it out.
Yeah.
And I ended up having to perform unexpectedly, and I was like, I ain't really, probably didn't do my best, but long story short, I was told at that time that I wasn't a star. That's how I took it. I was told I wasn't a star.
Yeah.
So that did something to me. That was like, it put a flame in me. You know what I'm saying? It put a flame in me. So my next project that I'm working on is titled "I'm Not a Star," and everything fire from the top to the bottom. You gonna have to feel it.
Okay, I'm not a star.
I'm not a star.
You gotta respect the release date on it.
Nah, not yet. Not yet. But I've been working on it. Along with the clothes and everything. Everything take a lot of time. But that right there, when I drop that, I'm trying to make some noise with that one.
Nah, for sure. We
trying to make some noise with that one.
We definitely looking forward out here in our urban community, man. Okay.
Shout out to the urban community too.
We appreciate it, man. Shout out to you guys, man. What are 3 words that best describe No Love DopeGee? 3 words. Give me 3.
I would say driven.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, genuine. And driven, genuine, and I guess I would say probably like loyal or I don't know, loyal or misunderstood. I'll say misunderstood.
You take misunderstood?
Yeah, misunderstood.
Driven, genuine, misunderstood. That's real, bro. That's real. And I see that in your character anyway, bro. Ever since I know you. Ever since I know you, man. Before all this, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so out of all the music that you done made, man, in the music that you're creating right now, what is your favorite song that you done put together, man? In the studio.
My favorite song?
Yeah.
But I made over 400 songs. The one I could probably go back and listen to all the time, though, no matter what. My favorite would probably be a song called Rich Talk.
Rich Talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rich Talk. Yeah.
Now, we're going to hit you from the apparel side, man. What's your favorite piece of clothing that you done created, that you done manufactured so far?
Oh, this new shit?
Okay. Yeah, them tracks
this new shit?
I can't even tell get your heart, boy.
This new shit? God damn.
Over here, with that shit hard. You gotta get me a purple one, man.
I got you.
I got you.
And if you need any, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'll definitely, whatever I can do to help you, bro.
That's real, man. Shout out, man.
Whatever I can do to help you. See what's going on, bro.
Shout out, man. All right, so look, now we finna get deep into the community, man, because every time we do this, we want to make sure we give out some gems and some nuggets out here for these up-and-coming rising stars, the up-and-coming rising businessmen, businesswomen who just trying to make it and make their way out here in this world. Right. What advice would you give to an up-and-coming, aspiring artist out here?
Advice to an up-and-coming, aspiring artist? All right, boom. All right. I'm going to say this for sure. You might have to dip out your city, dog. For one, you might have to dip out your city. Because, and I know that's hard. I know that's just hard to say. Like, this all you know. If you grew up in Greenville or Greenwood, and you aspiring to be a music artist, when you make your moves, you're going to have to make a lot of your moves outside of your city first to get you some type of buzz, because the city going to love you last. That's number one. Don't expect no love from your city. Okay. Because a lot of people get discouraged. Like, that's including family. Like, that's the people that's close to you. They don't really believe it until they see it.
Because they don't understand it. That's what they're not going to understand it. And then another thing that to tag along what you were saying, it ain't so much about just getting away from your city, but you got to go to where the resources at.
Hey, the resources. Go
and bring them back to your city, man.
Go to the resources. Go to the resources. Go to the resources. That's the main thing. Position yourself around the resources. Because even if you get them breadcrumbs from the people who got it, that's going to build up. That's going to build up, and you're going to start getting knowledge, know-how, get active, and go to the resources. Yeah. All right, that's all right. Aside from that, get your paperwork right. Make sure you're on your name, your business. You're moving as a business. You're not just a rapper. Unless you just want to be a rapper. It's levels. Unless you just want to be a rapper. Unless you just want to be somebody who getting a little check thrown at them, putting all this work in, boom, 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 and you getting whatever people feel like you should get, then, you know, it's whatever. But get your paperwork right. Make sure you're moving as a business. Make sure you're paying yourself. You're moving as a business. You feel me? And get your paperwork right. Get people around you that know what they're doing. Your friends might not know what they're doing. Your homeboys might not know what they're doing. Get people around you that know what they're doing, because if you want to succeed, you got to get around people who know how to make you successful. That's just what it is. Get around the resources. Get around people that's going to know how to make you successful, and go. Don't look back. Fuck what anybody think. Fuck what they saying. Fuck how they feel. Go. That's it.
That's real, man.
Go. That's it.
That's real dope information coming from No.Living.Under.Value for anybody that's out here trying to become an aspiring star in this music industry. So for people who want to be, who out here grinding, and I know ever since that COVID hit, man, it seemed like everybody and their mama got a business now. Mm-hmm. So for those people who out here grinding and just looking for their way and searching and going through that entrepreneurial struggle, what advice would you give them?
Keep going, man.
Yeah.
Just it's so cliche. It's so cliche.
It is, man.
But it's like it's the realest shit. It's the realest shit you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Because if you stop, that's it. Like, you never know what tomorrow might bring. Tomorrow might be that break. Tomorrow might be that big sale. Tomorrow might be that studio session. Tomorrow might be that. It might be today. You never know. Like, only thing I can say is just don't quit. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's not, we be so used to, we trying to hit that home run. Like, we trying to get that big deal off the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to get that big hit off the top. Like, nah. Baby steps. Baby steps, for real.
It is, man. It is.
It's a fact. And build it.
That's one thing that I had to learn, bro. Like, when I started, I was already, in my mind, I was already on a level 100. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Thinking I'm stepping out on level 100, but not really considering that I got to do one. I got to do step one.
Mm-hmm.
And step one gonna teach me how to be great at step two. And step two gonna teach me how to be great at step three.
Yep.
And all step 1, 2, and 3 gonna make me great at being at step 4. And it's a building block.
Step 100 might not be for 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah,
it might be, but you done jumped out 5 years in advance, like
quick.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you never stop, man. You just grinding.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Right. So this is one of my favorite questions to ask all people that I interview, that I have as a guest on the show. G, what's one thing, I know you've been down in South Carolina for what, a little over 10 years. Mm-hmm. What's one thing that you love, but one thing that you hate about living in the South, specifically South Carolina? One thing that you love, one thing that you hate. No love, show me something.
You know what? I was just talking about this to my brother. Like, I'm actually blessed to be able to grow up in 2 different places.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was from 0 to 17, I'm in Jersey, but you're still a kid. You come down here, you still gotta grow up. You feel what I'm saying? So I was fortunate enough to grow up in 2 different places. And growing up, what I love about South Carolina is the pace. Like, I'm able to really get on top of the pace. Like, in a structure, it kind of taught me how to be a man, in a sense. It's a lot of men down here who still have that old school, old-fashioned way of living, way of thinking, that a lot of people still trying to, like, go by nowadays.
Yeah.
And it was easier for me to adopt that down here in it. You know what I'm saying? It taught me how to be a man a little different. The small little intricate things. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get money from being up there. But and how to move and maneuver from being up there. But how to take care of the crib. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that came from seeing men down here.
What some people may call just simple principles and values. That's one thing we do pride ourselves on down here.
It's just simplicity.
Yeah.
Simplicity. It's not too much. It's not over the top. It ain't too much. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it taught me how to just, the black and white, it taught me the simple things, man. The small things that make the bigger things great. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk. And what I hate, man, I hate that their resources aren't down here, because it gives the people a crab in a barrel mentality. Like, the mentality of a lot of people down here it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish it was more resources in South Carolina, because there's some dope people, some dope artists, some dope cameramen, some dope everything. But everybody in such a competition because it's small. Yeah. It's not like Atlanta where you might go to a party and T.I. might just pull up at the party because that's somebody's cousin or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different playing field. It's not really that big. Nothing really goes in and out of here like that. So it's like everybody really just trying to get it out the mud. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I wish in South Carolina got the bread, but it's just the resources for the entertainment ain't really there yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wish, that's the one thing I hate, like the resources for the entertainment and just simple things just really ain't there right there. So it's like the mentality for a lot of people ain't really right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a lot of hate. It could be a lot of hate and jealousy because it's a lot of small towns. So it'll be easy for you to shine in a small town. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And people can see that. So it's like, that's the thing I don't like about it. That's the only thing. But other than that, man, South Carolina is dope. Yeah. For real. I'm from Jersey. I love Jersey. I'm Jersey through and through. Nigga, I can move to Alaska. I'm from Jersey. You feel me? Yeah. But South Carolina is dope, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they need some recognition. There's some dope artists. There's some dope producers, dope engineers, dope dancers, dope everything down here, bro. For real. And I'll be everywhere. Top to bottom, I'll be everywhere, bro. I'll be everywhere.
From the upstate to the beach, man.
I'll be everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere, even out the state. I'll be everywhere, bro. And South Carolina is dope. Yeah. That's a fact.
All right, G. So we finna get ready to wrap it up, man. Before we let you go, we appreciate you coming on this show and let people know out there, man. How can they contact you? How can they lock in, tap in with you on your music? How can they find you, man?
No Love DopeGee on everything. And then if you want to get into the clothes with the apparel, No Love brand on everything. No.LUV brand. NOLUV brand on everything. NOLUV DopeGee. Dope is out of Jersey on everything. You feel me? You want to contact me? Everything. I'm rocking out with features, new music, new everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just, I'm in the point right now, I'm just trying to show some love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point right now, I just want to show some love. You feel me? So if you want to tap in, you want to tap in for the features, you want to tap in for some clothes, you want to tap in for whatever you're trying to do, I'm out here, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Let's work.
Let's get it. It's your boy Book Urban. This is episode 9 of Urban Topic, and we out of here.
Let's get it.
Let's go.